part of the reason why Bob Vylan and also Kneecap feel so strongly a sense of solidarity to Palestine is that they relate it to their own experience of colonialism and racism. Obviously, Bob Vylan, this punk duo, both of them are black. Kneecap, they say we consider the north of Ireland to be an occupied territory. And they make the connections between the history of, say, the black and tans who were operating in Ireland, enacting horrific violence, and the same individuals were involved in, 1930s and 1940s, what was then the Mandate of British Palestine. So all of these things, they have answers for. They have a set of politics around, and it's not about singling out Jews. They've put it in their own words about what it's about. And I think that there is something so pernicious and underhand about when someone's telling you what their politics are and saying, this is why I believe what I believe. Instead, you're saying, no, I can see into your heart, I can read your mind, and this is what I think is really going on, because it's completely unfalsifiable.
There you go. One more clip to go, Chewie. And the last clip is still just as infuriating with, I haven't mentioned this maybe, but the founder of the Free Speech Union. And Ash is brilliant here once again, because the classic question comes up. Basically, is this the right way to criticize Israel? What's the correct way to do it? Is this the best way to do it? Are they hampering their message with the way they're doing this? And again, chef's kiss to Ash. It's just brilliant.
What I'd say is that there has been no form of criticism of the state of Israel that the state of Israel or its supporters have found acceptable. From the river to the sea, they don't like that. They don't like it when you call them an apartheid state, despite the fact that leading international human rights organizations like Amnesty, like Human Rights Watch, have called what they're doing apartheid. They don't like it when you call what they're doing a genocide, despite the fact that South Africa and other countries have presented a compelling case at the ICJ. They don't like it when even Keir Starmer and Emmanuel Macron, who are hardly punk rock radicals, say, hey, you've gone too far, you need to let in some aid. All of that is anti-Semitic. So I think that while you may once more think, oh, this isn't helpful to the cause, and I think it's fine to have that opinion, I think that one shouldn't think there is a form of expression that wouldn't be labeled as anti-Semitic by supporters of Israel. And I, again, would like to return to this point about the difference between political art and politics itself. Political art has always been about pushing boundaries. You say things in ways which are highly emotive. And punk bands especially have always done that. I mean, you only have to go back and, listen to songs by The Clash, for instance, like Spanish Bombs. It's all about telling an emotional story. And I think that Bob Vylan they see themselves in that tradition. I mean, one of the rappers who has inspired Bob Vylan directly is Dizzy Rascal, who's not particularly political, but when he raps, all I care about is sex and violence, a heavy bass line is my kind of silence. Sure, that's going to be off-putting to some people, and some would say, oh, Mr. Rascal, you're letting yourself down, but he's a rapper, these are punk artists. What do you want from them?